Hi everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. So in a previous video I talked about doing a big cleanup and organization of my entire perfume collection. I do this about every single year and I really enjoy doing it because then I am reminded of what I actually have. I'm reminded of things that I love but have forgotten about, stuff that has been collecting dust over the past months or weeks or the entire year. You kind of just have a mental inventory, a fresh look at your entire perfume collection. I put aside some perfumes that I would like to enjoy this fall season. It's September now, but it seriously feels like summer still. Just yesterday it was like 30 degrees still, which I think was the most warm summer or the hottest September 1st ever recorded in the Netherlands, if I remember that correctly. But anyways, I put some stuff aside when I was going through all of my decants and bottles, and I think for this list, for my fall perfume wardrobe list, I just wanted to stick with some decants and travel sizes, just so that I can remind myself of perfumes that I already own and really enjoy, just to, use your collection, use my collection, and to enjoy what I already have instead of always buying a new thing or looking for new things to purchase. I haven't purchased as much this year as I have in previous years. It's definitely slowed down, and it just gives me a chance to really appreciate what I already have and to enjoy what I already have, which is a really nice feeling. At least for me it is. I really enjoy falling in love or rediscovering perfumes in my collection. So these are the scents that I have put aside for stuff that I want to wear this coming season for the fall. And so I have some samples in here, some decants, some travel sizes, and these are all just very interesting scents that I enjoy. So I'm going to go through these perfumes. And so this is my fall perfume wardrobe for 2024 of mostly samples and decants and travel sizes. So I do want to start off with a scent from Comme des Garçons, and for some reason I have 3 samples of it. I don't even know how I obtained these 3 samples, but it's called Rouge. I think Comme des Garçons is a house that is so underrated. I love many from the house. My favorite is probably Daphne, which was discontinued, then I think they brought it back, but Daphne is such a beautiful scent. This Rouge scent too is also a beautiful scent. I remember talking about it a long time ago in one of my videos, and this one has the note of beetroot in it, and I don't think I have ever come across any other scent with the note of beetroot. So that makes it very, very interesting to me. There's also incense in here. It has like this smoky, earthy, patchouli, beetroot, red kind of scent. So I have 3 samples here that I am looking forward to wearing this fall. It's such a unique, weird, very strange, but intriguing and interesting scent. Next up, we have a travel size. Oh, this is my favorite version of Black Opium, you guys. My favorite flanker of all the ones I've tried. This is the Black Opium Extreme. I have talked a lot about this one on my channel. I think I have 2 of these travel sizes. So I don't really need a bottle of it, but I have heard someone in the comments, or maybe a few people, have said that this is now discontinued, which makes me so sad because This version of Black Opium, there's just something about it, you guys. I mean, I enjoy many from the range, but there's something extra special about the extreme version. It is so easy to wear. I finished my bottle of it already. There is something very special about this and very addictive about it, and I just love it so much. Coffee beans, vanilla, super versatile, easy to wear, and I remember wearing this in the summer, no problem. Even though it's an extreme version, an EDP extreme, it's not like super cloying or too heavy, and I really enjoy it so much. Next up, here we have Byredo Gypsy Water. Super popular in the community, totally worth the hype. I have used just a little bit of this one. This is an interesting mix of citrus and incense. It's the kind of scent that I would want to lean in closer to smell on someone else and be like, what is that you're wearing? It is so gorgeous. I think there's some green notes in here as well, but it's also a light scent, but you can wear it year round as well. I think it's probably the best from Byredo. I just love it so much, you guys. Gypsy Water from Byredo. So good. Next up, we have a decant. What's in this one? Oh, okay, so this is just the original Angel Nova. When I first tried this one, I thought it was all right. Not something really that blew my socks off or anything, but over time it grew on me, and that does happen often with perfumes where I smell it and I'm like, yeah, it's okay, but for some reason something brings me back to it. I do remind my nose of it, and I start to love it more and more. I actually used to own a bottle of Angel Nova, but I just wasn't reaching for it, so I let it go. But I still have this decant here, and it is pretty full. So yeah, this is like a sweet, fruity, kind of berryish rose. I don't remember what the notes are in Angel Nova. It doesn't remind me at all of the original Angel though, but the color, the bottle is stunning, and yeah, this is a really nice, fun, easy to wear. A fruity, floral, maybe patchouli scent. I really enjoy it now, much more than when I first tried it. So that's Angel Nova from Mugler. Now we have this scent here. This is Maison Crivelli Hibiscus Mahajad, and hopefully I'm saying that correctly. This one I kind of struggle with because of how strong it is. I remember when I was testing this before, and it was in the summertime, and I sprayed some and I felt really overwhelmed with this scent. It was just a huge cloud around me, following me wherever I went. It was just so strong. Well, it's an extrait, so that makes sense, but I enjoy this a lot more in small doses. This is like a one spray kind of scent, and not even like a one spray right here. It would be at the back of my neck. It is so strong that I can enjoy this just smelling it in my sillage, or just turning around or moving around. Maybe I could also wear like one spray in the inside wrist, and then as I talk and wave my hands around, I could enjoy it that way. But this is beautiful. Another scent, when I first tried it, as I said, just wasn't my cup of tea, but just changing the amount that I wore just totally changed my mind about this scent. Hibiscus Mahajad. I don't know what Mahajad means, but hibiscus, I'm thinking of the tea. Oh my gosh, it is so sweet. Sweet and floral and super intense. The kind of scent that you would wear if you want attention or people to do a double take because it really is that strong. And if you're in the mood for that, then this is the kind of scent you would like to wear. It's really, really nice. So Hibiscus Mahajad. I don't remember the notes in this one, but it's a nice scent. Next one is from Kilian. And I have a little travel size of here of Woman in Gold. So this is another one that grew on me over time. And I have the same kind of experience with Woman in Gold. Just hang on a moment. Okay. A similar experience with Woman in Gold by Kilian as I did with the Hibiscus Mahajad, where when you spray too much of Woman in Gold, it is just too overwhelming. It gets annoying. It gets almost headache inducing. But if you put the right amount for you, and for me, the right amount is just one spray, then it just works. It works so much better. Let me see. I'm just going to spray it here. Yeah, I don't remember what the notes in this one is either, but the imagery that I'm getting is like a goddess, like a Greek goddess, and she's wearing all gold, or like an Egyptian goddess, like Cleopatra or something, wearing all gold. And this is what she might smell like. Very sparkly and bright, also beautiful and sophisticated. And I'm now picturing the Remember the Time video from Michael Jackson. That whole setting is what the scent now reminds me of. It's also sweet, sparkling, floral, beautiful. Beautiful when I only spray once or even half because it's so strong. But when I spray more than that, it feels like it's like choking me out. It's wearing me rather than me wearing the scent, and it's just too overwhelming. So Woman in Gold, beautiful for the cold weather for sure. I don't think I would wear that in the summer. Also with this Hibiscus Mahajad, I don't think I would wear it in the summer. It's just too overwhelming. And now we have a classic here. This is Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Just let me double check. Yeah, that's Tobacco Vanille. So this one I have loved from when I first tried it. There's kind of a long story with how I discovered this scent. I was in Vegas for the very first time for a billiards tournament that I was competing in. And I went into that Crystal's Malle, I think it's called. I smelled this for the first time, and Vegas is super hot when I went. It was like probably 40 degrees or something, something ridiculous like that. And when I wore this, I remember just smelling it for the entire day. I was so wowed by this and so intrigued. I kept on smelling myself all day. And it reminds me of that time. Fast forward to 2024, I still love it. I love the scent. I have the bottle, a small 30 ml of it upstairs, but it's one of the best from Tom Ford and worth the price, even though the prices of Tom Ford scents are getting higher, increasing all the time. This one is definitely worth the price. So it's a spicy tobacco, vanilla, kind of gourmandy, earthy, patchouli. I also smell some bitter dark chocolate in here too that adds some sweetness to it, but it's toned down by the vanilla and this very creamy, smooth tobacco note, which is the best. This is my #1 favorite tobacco scent of all time, you guys. If I had to choose one, it would be this one. Totally unisex. My husband loves this one too. It's super strong. It projects. it just makes me feel like $1,000,000 whenever I wear Tobacco Vanille. So I'll be definitely wearing this one this coming season. I have another Tom Ford here, I think, and this is a decant, and this was gifted to me from a viewer slash friend. Thank you so much if you're still watching. But this one I believe is the Tom Ford Noir Extreme. You see, is this Perfume? I can't tell. I think this is the women's version, which is sadly discontinued now. I really did enjoy it. I don't have a bottle of it, so it would be hard to come by this, but I really enjoy the scent. It is so creamy and delectable. There's something sweet in here that kind of makes it delicious, but not all the way gourmand. Kind of dark. It reminds me of a very expensive, smooth, supple lambskin designer handbag. It gives that kind of luxury feel to it. It's also spicy. It's just so sexy. And whenever I think of wearing this, I want to wear like an all black outfit. Maybe like a black turtleneck sweater tucked into like black slacks with a black belt with some gold hardware and some black shoes or boots or something. That's the kind of look that I'm thinking of with Tom Ford Noir Extreme Perfume. I can't say it. But it is a beautiful scent. I love it so much. And I'm very sad that they discontinued it. Hopefully they bring it back. There are so many from Tom Ford that they just stopped making that are so good. And I'm thinking specifically of Plum Japonais from their private blend collection. I do have a small decant of that was also gifted to me from a viewer a long time ago. Thank you again if you're still watching. But Plum Japonais was just a beautiful, earthy, rich, jammy plum scent with some oud in the background. But it's not like a barnyard kind of oud. It was just so sexy and sultry, and I loved it so much. There's also Sahara Noir, which was in that beautiful gold bottle that is kind of like a unicorn now. I have seen prices online for that. They are astronomical. So I probably will never have that in my collection, but I did really enjoy that very dry incense perfume that was very strong. And the bottle was beautiful. And I think there are a lot of fakes of that one on, you can find them floating around in Marketplace and stuff. So beware of that. And some other scents from Tom Ford that they just stopped making. It's kind of sad, but let's move on. There's like 5 more, you guys. We have Carnal Flower from Frederic Malle. So I have a few of these cute little mini perfumes. It's just the most adorable thing. We have the logo on the top, and these are 7 mils, I believe. I'm not sure, or maybe it's 11. I can't. 7 mils, sorry. So look at these little mini Frederic Malle minis. They are the cutest thing ever. And Carnal Flower. Okay, so this is like one of the best tuberose scents out there. It is very bold and very daring. It has some greenness in there too, some sweetness. Well, maybe, yeah. There's some sweetness, some greenness, and it is just so luscious. It is so radiant. It's just like a glowing bouquet of creamy tuberose, and it is very, very loud and very sparkly. And so, yeah, I'm okay just wearing like this is a dabber thing, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm okay with just like dabbing a little bit on the inside wrists and maybe behind my ears, because it is a very, very strong, intense perfume. And I think just carrying a cute little guy like this in my bag is just so adorable. Oh, I love it. So yeah, that's a cute little mini. I'm curious with minis. Do you guys wear your minis, or do you just keep them to collect and to look at because they're super pretty? For the most part, I don't wear my minis, and I think I should start, because why not, right? They're just in my closet, but you know, I will be wearing this one, and I do have a few of these. So that'll last me a while, and I guess if I ever got tired of dabbing the mini on me, I can decant it into a travel vial and just spray it on. Okay, let's move on to another classic. This is like one of the most hyped scents in Fragcom, if not the most hyped. It's Baccarat Rouge 540. I have a travel size here. I also have several of the smaller size 5 ml ones. That comes along with as a gift of purchase when you buy something. And I also have a bottle of this, but Baccarat Rouge 540, worth the hype in my opinion. I have loved this since it was released, since the day that I tested this for the very first time. I remember I was like in a perfumery and I was just so impressed with the scent. I was like, wow, what is that? I still love it to this day, and I think it's gorgeous. I do prefer this version over the X-Straight, but I think the X-Straight is really nice too. So yeah, I think this is great as a year-round scent too, not just for like cold weather. Moving on, we have a little cute decant of Tom Ford Amber Absolute. I believe this is the original formulation. I believe some of this has also evaporated, unfortunately. Even though there's this tape on here, maybe it has slowed down the rate of evaporation. I think I remember a comment saying that this tape even encourages or makes it worse with evaporation. I'm not really sure. But Amber Absolute. Did they discontinue this and then bring it back? I don't remember actually. But my husband really loves this one, as do I. This is another insane beast mode scent. Super resinous, strong, spicy, amber. It smells rich. It smells like a sweet, glowing amber scent with vanilla and spices. I just love it, you guys. I don't know if it's available still, but I would not mind a bottle of this or owning a bottle of it one day. Maybe if I can find it on sale somewhere, if it's still available. But yeah, Tom Ford Amber Absolute. Another one of my absolute favorite Tom Ford perfumes. Another one here is from Matiere Premier, sorry. Matiere Premier. That's my best guess on how to pronounce it. And this one is called Encens Suave. Encens Suave. And so it's an eau de parfum. This is another cute little mini perfume, just a smaller version of the full-size bottle. Look at that. How cute is that? Yeah, that is adorable. So I think this is a 5 ml. Another little dabber scent, but it has quite a big opening in there. So yeah, this is a kind of dry but also creamy incense. Like I get a sweetness in here too. When I wear them, I do feel a certain way. I feel extra special. It just makes me feel, I don't know, calm and kind of more dressed up, it makes me stand up a little bit taller. There is something about smoky incense perfumes that does something to my mood. And the last scent here, I have another little travel size here, and this is Pure Havane from Mugler, which is discontinued. I used to own a bottle of Pure Havane, and it was a gift from my husband when we went to Paris. And it was just one that I really enjoyed, and he actually enjoyed wearing it as well. And also my dad, he really enjoyed that too. So eventually that bottle made it into my dad's little perfume collection. But I do have a little decant here. And for some reason, this one didn't really evaporate. You know, not everything evaporates. Some decants are better than others, same with samples. And I think Pure Havane is, or was, one of the best of Thierry Mugler. It's my favorite from the entire men's collection of Mugler scents. And I think it's definitely unisex. It's basically a sweet tobacco, kind of honey, chocolatey scent. Super gourmand. So delicious. And I love it. Very sweet tobacco, easy to wear, very pleasant, and just so good. And I hope that one day they will bring back Pure Havane back into the collection. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. These are all the perfumes that I will be wearing this coming fall season. If you have tried these scents or any of them, I would love to hear your opinions on them. And also, if you want to let me know in the comments perfumes that you'll be wearing a lot this coming season in the fall, I would love to hear about that as well. So thank you so much for tuning in to this very long video if you've made it all the way to the end here, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.